Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Hope you guys had a fantastic day of trading today as always. And again, want to thank all of you guys for the support on the channel, all of the subscribers, all the viewers out there. Immensely appreciate the support. If you guys like the content, if you guys like the video series, feel free to like, share, and if you're not a subscriber, think about subscribing. And if you are a subscriber, make sure to hit that bell button to get alerts and updates on all new content posted on the channel. Today, just want to kind of do a quick overview of the portfolio, not an in-depth review of every single stock I hold, but just kind of an overview of what I'm doing in the portfolio over this next week here. A lot of you guys in the comment threads were hoping that I was doing more of this type of video, so I thought I'd just maybe do 1 or 2 of these per week, giving you guys an idea of what I'm doing, what kind of trades I'm setting up, and how the portfolio overall is doing. As you can see here today, the portfolio is doing quite well. As you can see in the middle here, the portfolio is up $1,421.62, representing an overall return for the portfolio of 1.05% today. And after hours trading was down a bit there, 121.68.09%. And this is in context to the 3 major indices, kind of showing a mixed picture today, with the Dow 30 being in the green, up 104 points, 0.44%. But otherwise, the S&P 500 was down just 1.04%, and the Nasdaq was down quite a bit actually, 1.27%. And as I scroll through the portfolio, you can see here a lot of green in the portfolio. I did very well. Of note, Pfizer PFE here up 1%. But however, my second largest holding in the portfolio, Portola here, down a bit here, 1.56%. I was trying to sell this off in a swing trade at $51. Did not quite get up there. I think maybe got up to $50.80 at one point. $51.27. I think I was trying to sell off at $51.50, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, could not execute that trade. And really, Portola has been kind of coming back here, 20.6% over the last 3 months. So I've lost a little bit of money. As you can see here, that nice one-day return of $10,000 plus. With this added extra here, it was $15,000 plus trade. Sold off a few of my shares, kept the majority. You can see here it's been trending down here. Big decisions coming out in the beginning of 2018. I'm going to be holding through. Maybe a mistake. That is definitely one of the higher risk plays in the portfolio. But I'm going to continue to hold here and kind of see how that all works out. As you can see here, Cardinal Health as well, kind of a stock that's been down a bit here. As you can see here, 10.45%, up nicely today, 2.7%. But the largest holding in the portfolio, Ford, had a very good day here. One of the best one-day returns in quite some time, 2.87%. And you can see really over the last week here, it's up 3.55%. Ford has been on an absolute tear over the last 3 months. As you can see here, 15.65%, beating the S&P 500 over that time. Over the last 1 year here, up and down. During this entire period here, I was averaging down. I stopped doing a lot of my day and swing trading just because of the tax consequences of doing that in the portfolio. The first in, first out accounting method, that's the only accounting method that can be used here in the portfolio. Unfortunately, kind of penalizes you for doing day and swing trading in stocks you hold longer term. So that's what I'm doing with Ford, kind of buying, hold. You can see, as you can see on the bottom here, by far the largest holding in the portfolio, 4,225 shares, 52,939.25 current equity value. But again, over the last 3 months here, it's been doing exceptionally well, 15.65%. So really glad I averaged down here prior to that. Haven't really been doing any buying or selling of Ford. Like I said, I've been kind of shying away because of the tax implications of doing day and swing trading with Ford. But otherwise here, Target had an exceptional holiday season as well. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, up quite a bit. But over the last 1 year here, you can see it is still down here quite a bit, 17.55%. So this definitely is a contrarian play. This is a dividend aristocrat. It has a great dividend on the bottom, as you can see, 3.705. But retail overall, as in market industry, has been suffering quite substantially because of Amazon and other online retailers. And as I continue to scroll down the portfolio here, you can see quite a bit of green. There is a little bit of red here and there, but for the most part, a very, very good day, including financials. As you can see in the middle here, BOFI, Bank of the Internet, 2.83%, Huntington Bank shares, HBAN, up 3.65. Morgan Stanley up 1.83. Wells Fargo and Company 2.29. So very, very good day for financials. And as I mentioned before, the NASDAQ was down 1.27%. As you guys know, NASDAQ is essentially technology, and you can see here Apple, AAPL down 2.21, AMD 2.69, Intel INTC down 1.63, and Microsoft MSFT down 1.71%. So overall, technology today definitely got crushed. The NASDAQ overall is down quite a bit, and you can see my individual holdings here down. Interestingly enough, IBM is still in the green here. Recently did a dividend capture with IBM, and it's really been upticking nicely. I also put out a video prior talking about Warren Buffett getting out of IBM, which could have signaled kind of a sell-off in IBM, but that does not seem to be the case here. It has trended down a bit over the past month to 3 months, but overall, very, very good play with that. And you can see here, telecoms, very, very good day today. AT&T there, ticker symbol T, 3.02%. Have a very large holding of AT&T as well, 10,764. So really between Ford, AT&T, that's really driving the portfolio today. And as we go down to the bottom here, I also am doing a dividend capture with APLE here, Apple Hospitality Real Estate Investment Trust, 19.39, excuse me. I bought in at, I think, 1041. Yeah, or 1941, excuse me. So very kind of high risk play, to be quite honest, with APLE here. If you take a look at the 1 year graph, it definitely is been trading the highest. It's been trading over the past 1 year, and even over the past 5 years, definitely the highest. So this could come back quite dramatically here. Kind of a high risk play. I do like APLE over the longer term, but you can see the very marked variability in here. Wild swings in the price of the stock, up and down, up and down. So I'm not too happy about jumping into the stock. Again, I like it over the longer term, but that might have been a bad play for APLE there. But again, I put in quite a bit of capital. Just to remind you guys, again, I didn't mention this, 10,675.50 was the dividend capture for that. So hopefully that all works out, but a very, very high risk play with APLE there. And as I scroll down here, another stock that is a very high risk play has been coming back quite dramatically as well. Prospect Capital here, PSEC, over the last month here, you can see it's up 14.31% after a pretty bad run over the past year here. Down at one point, I think it was, 22, 23%. You can't really pick that up here on this graph, but definitely was down quite a bit over the past year. Definitely has been upticking nicely here, but again, that's a very high risk play as well. A monthly dividend stock, a high yield monthly dividend stock, but a very, very high risk play nonetheless. So that is what I'm doing with the portfolio. Also did a swing trade with Tesla here. Kind of glad I got out of the stock, 307. My buy point is about 295 right now. If it does dip down there, I'm definitely going to be putting in capital in a swing trade. But again, another high risk play with Tesla here. This company is still what I would term a fledgling company, automotive as well as energy storage, energy conglomerate, if you will. So there's a lot of room for variability, fluctuations in the price of that stock. But again, you can only make money on day and swing trading if there is those price fluctuations. If the stock is kind of a blue chip stock that does not have a lot of movement, you can't really make a lot of gains because there's no good entry points or exit points on the stock. So fluctuations in the price of a stock is good, but it definitely makes for a very, very risky play. So that is the portfolio. I'm just kind of scrolling up here slowly to show you guys what's been going on in the portfolio. Again, Ford, AT&T driving the price of the stocks today in my portfolio. If it wasn't for Portola, it probably would have been a 2,000 plus green day, but nonetheless, it's a very good day here. 1421.62 in the green, 1.05%. So again, nothing in particular. Just had some feedback where you guys wanted me to kind of discuss what I'm doing with the portfolio on a more day-to-day basis rather than jumping in after a swing trade or after a big set of trades. So that is a portfolio. Just wanted to give you guys an update. Let me know what you guys are doing. Thank you again for all the great suggestions for stocks. Taking a look at quite a few of those. There are a couple that I may be doing a dividend capture with as well. Once I kind of research the stocks a bit more and kind of finalize what I'm doing with the ex-dividend dates, I definitely will put out a video detailing exactly what I'm doing with my future dividend captures as well. So yeah, not to make the video too long, I'll kind of end it here. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And until the next video, we'll see you then.